Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I'm back on the Mississippi River fishing those pre-spawn walleyes. Just can't get enough of that. In this week's video, I talk about a two-pronged approach that I've been using to put more walleyes in the boat. And that's using a plastic on one rod, plastic and jig like you've seen in my videos in the past. And on another rod, I'm using a lipless crank with some braid actually this time. And that braid actually helps me get that lipless crank out of snags. That's why I use the braid for that. Anyway, I cover exactly how I'm fishing these two different styles of baits and the subtle differences between the two, and it helps me put more walleyes in the boat. Stay tuned. I think you're gonna love this week's video, fishing a two-pronged approach for Mississippi River pre-spawn walleyes. Don't go anywhere. Fish on. Just out of the wind here. Trying to keep my line nice and low to the water so the wind doesn't blow it around, but hooked up on a nice fish here. Nice walleye. No, it's actually a sauger. Oh guys, beautiful sauger. It's a giant. Just over 16. Nice sauger, really nice. Here we go guys, beautiful sauger. Just over 16 incher. Get that guy back. Normally I'd like to have my rod tip up a little higher, but what I'm doing is trying to cut down on the effect of the wind on my line. So I'm kind of pointing my rod right down at the water. Fishing it the same, but I'm more doing pulls horizontal to the water surface instead of lifting the jig or reeling with my rod tip up. It's not the ideal position for hook sets, but I'm hoping the wind dies down here and we can fish more traditionally. Actually not too bad here. There we go, fish. Good one. There we go. I just missed a couple of fish on the rip and wrap. They were cracking it, but I was missing them. And I was maybe setting the hook too hard. I got a medium action rod, and it's a pretty stiff rod, so I dialed back my hook set on that last fish and hooked up. It's a nice fish, probably about legal. There you go, nice fish. It's gonna be a good evening. Shown. Getting some smaller fish tonight. There's sauger. Crunching that rip and wrap. Big fish. Big fish. Finally got that one. I kept missing a fish up in there. Not sure that this is the one I was missing, but nice fish. Not a giant. Not a giant. It's about 15 incher. Nice fish. That one just barely nicked it. Man, they are not hitting it hard. Just a little guy. That's probably why. You get a bigger fish, he's gonna crunch it. So far, just little fish tonight. Couple decent ones, nothing giant though. Fish on the rip and rip. Not a giant. Decent fish. Running out of daylight. Still catching fish. Just aren't getting the giants. Some respectable fish though. That's a nice one. Probably about a 15-incher. Nice fish. Go tell Mama we want her. Got this liquid Willowcat ultimate walleye attractant. Never used this stuff before. We'll see what happens here. Put a bunch of that on there. Smells pretty good. First cast, guys. First cast on the liquid Willowcat. Walleye attractant. We stung a little one here. These jig heads from liquid Willowcat, they're pretty fancy. They got, these are 3/8. They got a nice bait keeper on them, and then they got 2 flappers. Maybe a little flash is all we need down there. I'm gonna try one of those. One thing I like about these hooks is the shank is really long, so when you're using like a bigger paddle tail, that hook sits back further and gives you a better chance of hookup. So we'll give this a shot. Yeah, I like that. That's gonna work nice. And we'll put a little bit of our attractant on there. Fish. Nice. First cast with that jig. Another little sauger. Fish. Oh, he crunched it. Nice sauger. You're liking that jig. Look at that sauger. Whew. Oh, there's a pig. That with liquid Willowcat jig on there. A little bit of scent. Nice, probably 14 and a half inch sauger. Beautiful. Oh, nice fish. Not sure what's going on tonight. My bigger fish have been sauger. Walleyes seem to kind of be a no-show right now. Fish. Fish on. Looks like a decent fish. Walleye. This little flipper jig head's working pretty good. Definitely cranking up. There we go. Oh, that one crushed. Whew. I don't think it's a real big fish, but man, did he hit it. Oh, put that ripping wrap on and just got thumped. Nice walleye. Oh, that's my best one of the day there. Oh, now they're turning on. Just barely hooked that thing too. Put them in the tray here. And nice 17-inch fish. There you go, guys. Best walleye of the night. We're gonna keep fishing into the dark and see if we can put some bigger ones in the boat, but that's a nice fish. Get him back. Just going back and forth between rip and wrap and plastics. Pick off a few fish with the plastics and then go to the rip and wrap and catch a few. That's on that UV green, I believe. It's a number 6 rip and wrap. That was fun. That thing just annihilated that bait. The way I'm fishing this rip and wrap is similar to the jigs, but when I lift it off the bottom, I give it a little more velocity. I pop it a little bit more than I would with the jig, and it gets that rattle going and that bait vibrating. And then I pop it up and let it fall back down to the bottom. And I'm just waiting for the thump. Sometimes you don't feel it, but when you go to pick it up again, they're there. Oh. Oh. I don't know what I hooked here. Feels pretty good, whatever it is. Nice fish. Felt them swat at it and went to set the hook, and it felt funny when I set the hook, and this is why. I got him right in the belly. Oh, great fish. Oh, look at that. Beautiful fish. Swatted that rip and wrap and got him right in the belly. A great fish. We'll get her back. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Just ripped the rod out of my hand. Oh, this feels like a good one, Dave. Oh, did he punch it? Oh. Oh my gosh. Good walleye. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, my net's caught up in my rod. God dang it. Got him. That was a little bit of a fire drill there. Oh my gosh, did that fish crush it. Oh, they are firing up here. Sun's gone down. And they are on fire. That one is a fatty. Look at that fish. Barely fits on my bump board. It's like about 21-inch fish. Man, did that thing crush. There we go, 21-incher. Nighttime walleyes. You can't beat that. What a fatty. Awesome fish. My gosh, what an awesome fish. That was so cool. He just absolutely annihilated that rip and wrap. That thing is working just perfect right now. Get that girl back. Yes, that was awesome. Whew. The net got caught on my rod. There's a little ding in my rod, in my handle here, and the line got caught on there. And I couldn't get free of it. Oh, man. Oh. Fish. Oh, they're in here thick. Another good walleye. Oh, nice fish. Nice looking walleye. Beautiful. Get that guy back. Well guys, if you haven't fished a lipless crank or a plastic, I think either one of those methods is probably something you should incorporate into your arsenal and give it a try. And also, you know, stick it out till dark. You know, fish all the way into sunset and a little bit past. It's gonna pay off. That's when those fish really crank up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and maybe even learned something. Until next time, thanks for watching.